Hey guys, it's Goldie, and today I'm finally covering the blog post that dropped on August 6th about what's next for Disney Dreamlight Valley. I know I am late to the party, so we're not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. It says, "Welcome Valley Villagers, I'm Joshua LaBelle, the creative director of Disney Dreamlight Valley." Okay. I feel like we never got name dropped before, like this feels special. I don't know. I'm delighted to celebrate almost 2 years of living magically with you and to talk about some of what the future has in store for the Valley. Oh, 2 years of updates. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I love this picture. I love seeing all of the different artwork for the different updates. This is like such a nostalgic throwback type thing. Let's take a look at all these. We got Scar, Stitch, we got Olaf and Mirabelle, Lion King, Fairy Godmother. Oh, that was a big one when we got to get rid of the fires in the Forgotten Lands. Vanellope, which came with Dream Snaps. Oh my gosh, that was literally 1 year ago. Oh yeah, we just had the 1 year anniversary of Dream Snaps. Belle, Jack Skellington. Oh, the Rift in Time release. Monsters Inc., Daisy, and Mulan. Wow. It's so crazy to look back on it like that. If I had to choose a favorite out of just like the artwork, I think I would choose the Lion King one. I love the starry sky in the background. What do you guys like best? Also, Lion King is one of my favorite movies, so that tracks. All right, moving on. Since we launched DDV, we have added a ton of exciting content for you to enjoy. In 2024 so far, we've introduced 2 free realms and 5 new free characters, alongside an expansion pass that added even more characters, quests, furniture, and clothing. We've also made highly requested improvements to Scrooge McDuck's store, furniture mode, and Dream Snaps. So, for some reason it feels a little bit odd for them to be bragging about their improvements to the furniture mode, but a lot of people are kind of upset about some of those improvements. I know that selecting multiple, or not selecting multiple, but having it automatically place down multiple was a great improvement. Love that. But I've seen a lot of people complaining about the way that the camera moves when you're zoomed in versus when you're zoomed out, saying that it moves super slow and they don't understand why. And I think that they probably overdid it a little bit on that feature just based on the feedback that I'm seeing online. But anywho, moving on. Today we will unveil a bit more of what 2024 has in store, while reaffirming our dedication to listening to your feedback and making continual improvements to the game. I mean, one thing we have to give to the DDV team is I do believe they are trying their best to implement improvements. Their communication isn't always the best and their implementation isn't always the best. And I know there's been a lot of bugs and stuff, but I do believe they are sincerely trying their best still at this point. Maybe that's just, like, I don't know if I'm biased because I'm used to dealing with The Sims. And The Sims is just a dumpster fire of problems. So in comparison to that, DDV seems like a dream, especially with the developers actually communicating a lot more with us. Anyways, just a side note on that. Like, a lot of people complain about the bugs and stuff, but I do think they are trying their best. I'll just leave that there. All right, the end of one roadmap is just the start of another. First hinted at in our last roadmap, we're so excited to bring Tiana to the Valley in our next free content update this August. You guys, it's August. Alongside Tiana's palace, new outdoor decor, and a star pet that will bring a touch of 1920s class to your village. Ooh, color me intrigued. Alongside the addition of Tiana, our expansion pass, A Rift in Time, will also come to an epic close as part of this next update. You'll venture deep into Jafar's palace to put a stop to his schemes, alongside a few more exciting surprises. We'll have more to share about this exciting update in the coming weeks, so stay tuned. As we approach the end of our current roadmap, we know you're eager to hear more about the future of the game. Okay, you guys, I haven't even done the quests that came with the last Rift in Time update. Okay, this is just a really quick sidebar, but I've been wanting to make videos for each different character quest and post them because that's kind of what I've been doing up until this point, but I just don't think I have enough time. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is actually just stream a speed run of some of these friendship quests and even the Rift in Time quests. So if you want to hang out with me while I do that, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Okay, sidebar over. back to the roadmap. So for the free update in August, which is this month, Tiana joins the valley bringing new culinary delights. We also can see a new building in the background. Her character model looks good. I mean, I don't see anything super wrong with it. And I assume the building in the background will be her restaurant. So that'll be interesting. Give Remy some competition. Then in October of 2024, we're going to return to the Lion King realm to meet Timon and Pumbaa. I mean, that makes sense. I don't think any of us were expecting like a brand new realm for Timon and Pumbaa, but it is kind of crazy that they waited 2 years to bring them to the game when they were literally in the promotional advertisements. But okay. I'm excited. I love Timon and Pumbaa. They were definitely a staple of my childhood. So I love it when they bring some classic characters in. And then late 2024, stitch a new mystery together. And this is the Nightmare Before Christmas thing. Girl. What's her name? Oh, Sally. I definitely didn't just look it up. Forgive me, I am not an OG Nightmare Before Christmas fan. I actually just watched it last Christmas for the first time. My brain always wants to relate that movie to Halloween. So my first thought was like, why aren't they releasing that at Halloween? And then I was like, oh wait, it is actually a Christmas movie. Oops. So that makes sense. It'll probably be around Christmas time when they bring Sally to the valley is what I'm assuming, because Jack needs his girl, Donald finally got his girl. They're slowly bringing them in. All right, next for the paid expansion pass, A Rift in Time in August, which is again this month, freaking crazy. We are getting an update that will complete the storyline and fix the Rift in Time. Like, what? I'm starting to panic a little bit because I'm so far behind in that quest line. It's pretty bad. Anyways, later on, sometime it looks like between October and December, we're going to get a showcase stream. It says tune in for plenty more announcements coming later this year. So it seems like they're insinuating that the end of the storyline is not necessarily the end of the content for the expansion pass, which is a good thing. They continue on. Our October update will be smaller in scope and shorter, with a focus on fixes and quality of life improvements to make your game experience smoother and more enjoyable as we ramp up to a bigger update later in the year. But that doesn't mean the update won't have some exciting surprises and new content as well. We're excited to announce that this update will also bring a beloved duo to the game, Timon and Pumbaa, from The Lion King, of course. Return to the Lion King realm to find new surprises and bring the pair back to the village. With a little aid from the Forgotten, you'll help Timon and Pumbaa face down an invasion of night mites, a nasty new problem connected to night thorns and the forgetting. Say what? I'm sorry. Is this a story? Is this part of the main storyline? We're including the Forgotten in this, and there's these new night mites that are connected to the night thorns and the forgetting. Okay, this seems like a main storyline thing. How do they go from saying the October update is going to be smaller to then saying, oh, but also it's going to continue the main storyline? That seems a little contradictory, but okay. Later in the year, we'll bring you another exciting showcase where we'll reveal some big surprises still to come in 2024. Hopefully the teaser and the roadmap will tide you over, alongside information about the 2025 roadmap. So this doesn't really, this picture is not giving me much as far as the showcase goes. Clearly it's a book with some candles. Do you guys know what this is supposed to be? Leave it in the comments if you do. Moving on, our commitments to you about the future of the game. Without spoiling too much about the future, we wanted to outline a few commitments that we plan to keep to you moving forward. A valley that evolves around you. Last year, we promised to keep delivering free content updates that add new characters, realms, clothing, furniture, and more surprises. That promise is as important today as it was then, especially when we look at new villagers. Recent surveys, I'm so sad I missed the survey. Y'all, I don't even know what I was doing. I was busy and I completely missed the survey while it was active. I tried to take it and it said it was closed. I'm so mad. Anyway, recent surveys have played an important role by providing us insight into what you'd like to see in Disney Dreamlight Valley, and 2025 is already shaping up to be a year full of exciting surprises. Between the current roadmap and the surprises still to come in our showcase, there's a lot to be excited about as Disney Dreamlight Valley continues to grow. I mean, I love that they are keeping up the hype around the game. I'm really glad that it's not dying. They seem to really have a lot planned, and I mean, they have so many characters that they can bring to the game. They have endless content, just as long as they're able to make enough money to continue providing these free updates. So I'm excited. Using your feedback to constantly improve. Beyond growing the game with new content, we're also focused on listening to your hopes and dreams about existing features and how they can be improved. From decorating to organizing your wardrobe and furniture to improving photo mode. That's a big one. We're going to dedicate more time in the next year to making the features you know and love even better. Thank you. The improvements to photo mode gets me real excited because I know that they pay attention to what people are saying online, and we've been talking about photo mode for a hot minute because we need to be able to move the camera around better in order to, like right now we're having to use that rock trick in order to get the camera closer to your character. Like, we shouldn't have to do that. It should be a little bit more flexible. So that's the thing that I'm excited about. Also, organization for the wardrobe and furniture is also needed. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's needed, but at least they're acknowledging that, right? At least they're acknowledging it and they're working on it. That's honestly really impressive. Props to the dev team, okay? Scrooge McDuck's store is a great example of this commitment. We've heard so much about the importance of this feature to your daily routines. We've improved the algorithm and layout to help you see more unique furniture while also providing more items in the store with recent updates. We're excited to continue providing improvements and new items, perhaps even some new clothing, to the store in future updates. All right. For the rest of 2024, we will have a strong focus on delivering more highly requested improvements like this. Awesome. Wait a minute. I literally just scrolled past this. I was like, why is it blurred out? It was blurred and I was like, I don't understand what this is. I'm sorry. There's going to be a search bar? They're listening. They're listening to us. They're listening to all of our requests. The search bar is desperately needed. Desperately. So that is truly, truly exciting. Why did they blur it out? You can clearly see what it says. It says search. Why wouldn't they just say it? They're like teasing it, but also clearly anyways. For instance, look out for big improvements to our furniture and wardrobe menus in our next update. The update will include some of our most highly requested features to help you better sort through and manage your items. Do you have any guesses? Gee, I wonder. We've also heard that your valleys are getting a little crowded. Oh, we're working on new free features that will help to give you much more space and freedom to decorate. What? What could that be? That one I genuinely don't know. Free features? They're clarifying that it's not going to be another DLC, so that's good. But it says to help give you more space. For some reason, to me, that does not feel like more biomes. However, they do have space like above where that volcano thing is, above Forgotten Lands. Like, there is space for more biomes, but for some reason the way that they worded that will help give you more space, I don't know why, but to me it's not feeling like new biomes. But I hope I'm wrong. And they continue, we sincerely thank you for your patience as we listen to your feedback and work to make the game a better experience. Giving you more ways to play together or keep your cozy solo experience. Some DDV players love adventuring to other villages, working together with friends to complete goals, and sharing their creativity with each other. Others come to the valley for a cozy solo experience. No matter which way you prefer to play, we want to make you feel welcomed and rewarded as part of the community. Coming in the next update, cross-platform multiplayer will arrive for PlayStation consoles. Wow. So I'm actually a little confused about how they even got this to work, because from what I understood, PlayStation, the company, was the one stopping them from being able to do the cross-platform. Like, everyone kept saying, oh, PlayStation doesn't play nice with others. Like, it was on PlayStation's end. That was the reason why they couldn't do it. So they must have had to come to some sort of agreement with PlayStation. And I wonder if that was like costly, you know what I mean? I imagine that PlayStation didn't give in easily. I don't know, I'm completely speculating here, but that's just what I had heard beforehand on why it wasn't available. But wow, this is really exciting for PlayStation players. I know that it was such a challenge, especially for Dream Snaps. If you were on PlayStation, the competition was just crazy because there wasn't as many players. This is really exciting. It means PlayStation users will be able to play with friends on other platforms, visit their villages, share Touch of Magic designs, and engage in Dream Snaps challenges. Watch out for cross-save on PlayStation consoles to be added later this year. In 2025, we will be adding even more ways to play together. Oh? Okay, so they're still working on more multiplayer features, that's good. But don't worry, if you prefer playing solo, these new features will still support you and be just as rewarding. What I get from that is that they're going to give us more things to do in multiplayer, so that really shouldn't affect solo play at all. But it's nice of them to reinforce that if there is some sort of new feature for multiplayer, that the solo players won't be left out. In closing, it's an honor to work with the immensely talented team behind DDV. We're not just game developers. First and foremost, we're super fans of the game, the genre, and Disney. Our entire team is just as excited as you for every new character, clothing, and furniture, inspired by a lifelong love of Disney and Pixar stories and trips to Disney parks. As for me, I was that kid who knew every single line of Disney's Aladdin by heart. Wore out my VHS of The Lion King and would try to find evidence of my Woody and Buzz Lightyear toys moving around my room when I wasn't looking. Aw, that's so cute. I'm still that kid at heart, and I hope that our game brings out that kid in you, whether it's through the... Why am I feel like I want to cry right now? What the heck? This is so sweet. I hope that our game brings out that kid in you, whether it's through the magic of Disney or achieving peak life sim coziness. Each update, we eagerly look forward to your reactions, laugh at your memes and videos, and look for ways to improve the game based on your feedback. We can't wait to share another year of living magically with all of you. Stay tuned next week for a preview of our next update, and be sure to watch out for the showcase later this year to find out more about all of the exciting surprises we've got in store. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. So they're going to be releasing some stuff this week. Hopefully I will be able to make a video on that as soon as it drops. But this has been a lot. I can't believe that the next update is already here. As I mentioned before, I think the time has come. I think I just need to stream all the friendship quests and just get them done, because I'm falling so far behind. There's no way for me to catch up at this point. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and I will see you guys in a new video soon. Bye!